Yo, what's up? It's your boy Chief Exec, man. Tried to get into this little video real quick about with Yoshi. TBG, you know, head youngin. This nigga was a monster out here in these streets, man, for real. But before we get started, man, I need y'all to like and subscribe to this channel. But you know, shit, let's get it going. Let's get started.
Lil Yoshi's a wild dude. He was one of TBG's top shooters, but now he's facing at least 7 attempted murder charges. Let's break down the come up and career of Lil Yoshi. My Yoshi Edwards, aka Lil Yoshi, is a rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's from the Top Boy Gorillas, or TBG, who run North Baton Rouge, while BBG, or Bottom Boy Gorillas, run the south side of the city. Yoshi built his name up by being one of the most feared shooters from TBG, who will wild out over anything. He got a bar on one song where he say he willing to step on Jesus just to prove he really wasn't the one to try. TBG's main rappers was G Money, Fredo Bang, and Boulevard Quit. At first, Lil Yoshi wasn't even a rapper. He was just a shooter from the gang. But a few incidents happened to where Lil Yoshi became a rapper and held it down for TBG. First, his boy Fredo Bang would get locked up in 2016. Boulevard Quick would also get jammed up around that same time for a probation violation after catching a case for heroin possession.
Yeah, shout out to Fredo Bang, man. He definitely out here doing his thing. Yeah, shout out to Fredo Bang. Let's go ahead and get it rolling.
Then, in 2017, G Money got killed after dissing NBAyoungboy on the track Industry. So Lil Yoshi was damn near the only one left to really keep TBG in motion.
Yeah, I must say this as well too, man. Rest in peace to the real G Money. I swear, if that dude was still here, yeah, that nigga was going somewhere for real, for sure.
With G Money dead and both Fredo and Boulevard Quick locked up, Lil Yoshi became a rapper to apply pressure on NBA and BBG in both the streets and the booth. Then once Fredo and Boulevard Quick came home, it was an all-out war. TBG got payback for G Money less than a year after his murder by getting NBAyoungboy's manager, Desmond Hardenett, aka Dump. On May 7th, 2018, Dump was in his front lawn talking with family and friends when a car pulled up and started letting off shots. Like 5 or 6 witnesses just watched as Dump got hit several times, along with a woman who was standing next to him. They was rushed to the hospital, and the woman would survive, but Dump died. Dump's murder shocked his friends and family because he wasn't involved in the street life other than managing Youngboy. He used to work in construction and landscaping before jumping into the music industry.
I got to say this, man. It's always the innocent. The niggas that's not really in the streets like that. It's always the ones that always get hit, man. Rest in peace, Dump, man.
He managed one of the most famous rappers from Baton Rouge, NBAyoungboy, and that affiliated him with the gang, which got him killed. So his death was a tragic loss for NBA, and it's continued to heat things up with TBG. It was said that Lil Yoshi was behind the hit with the help of Boulevard Quick, but it was only a matter of time before NBA would get revenge and Boulevard Quick got knocked off. On November 26, 2018, police found Boulevard Quick dead at an apartment complex off 112 in Baton Rouge. Police responded to a call to the Lakeside Villa Apartments around 12:30 a.m. and in the parking lot, they found the body of 25-year-old Ashton Wells, aka Boulevard Quick. Quick got out of jail just a little over 6 months before he was killed. Due to his affiliations, police connected his death to the war between NBA and TBG. So the war was getting hot and both sides was losing members left and right. After the death of Boulevard Quick, Lil Yoshi went on a shooting spree that landed him in the legal situation he's in now, facing more than 7 attempted murders.
Man, 7 to 8 attempted murders. Good God. This nigga was out here for real. I keep telling you, hey, these young niggas ain't playing. For real. These young niggas is not playing.
April 2019, Yoshi was allegedly involved in a shooting outside an AM Mart on Highland Road. Members from BBG and NBA were standing in the parking lot when someone in the car started shooting at him with an automatic rifle. A victim from the drive-by later identified Yoshi as the shooter. Then, in May 2019, NBA Youngboy and his crew was shot at outside the Trump International Hotel in Miami. Youngboy was in town to perform at Rolling Loud and was walking out of the hotel when a car drove by and started busting off shots. Youngboy wasn't hit, but his girlfriend was shot in the shoulder and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. A family walking through the parking lot at the time was also grazed by bullets, including a 5-year-old boy, but they wasn't seriously injured and got treated and released on the scene. But a 43-year-old man named Muhammad Jarati got hit by a stray bullet and died from his injuries. Police first thought the shooting had to do with the beef between Youngboy and T Grizzly. The two had recently collabed on a song together, but later started arguing over money. But they later said T Grizzly wasn't involved, and they connected the shooting to the war with TBG. Police said they tracked the phone.
And that's what kills me about these niggas, man. Y'all do all this shooting at each other and shit, but I'll never hit y'all target. Y'all always hit the motherfucking innocent people. It ain't got nothing to do with the shit. It's always the innocent ones that always get killed. Not the motherfuckers that the nigga actually after. That's what kills me about that.
Phone call between Lil Yoshi and another TBG member who was locked up. They found out that not only was Yoshi in Miami, but also by the Trump Hotel. At first, there wasn't enough evidence to charge him, but a judge recently ruled that the shooting can be used in the case he's currently fighting. But Lil Yoshi ain't stopped there and continued to run up the scope for TBG by going after high-ranking members of BBG one by one. In April 2020, he was involved in a shooting that was captured on surveillance footage. The shooting happened outside an apartment building on Hanks Drive. The video shows Lil Yoshi and another dude firing at someone off screen. Police said Yoshi and his associates pulled up in a Jeep Cherokee and then hopped out and started shooting when they saw they op. They ended up hitting their target, but he ain't died. Come to find out, the target was NBA Pap, a top member of NBA. In 2021, Pap was arrested in connection to the murder of G Money. So Yoshi must have found out who killed his boy before the police did, and he took care of it himself. Lil Yoshi was a real demon. He committed another shooting just a few months later on the 4th of July.
Hi, I'm Kevin Roach. I'm a professor here at CSC. I am going to be guiding you along.
This shooting took place at the Mallard Crossing apartment complex on Greenwell Springs Road. 4 people was inside a car, 2 adults in the front and 2 kids in the back. Another car pulled up beside them and started dumping off shots. Everyone in the car got hit, including the children, but their injuries wasn't life-threatening and they all survived. But shooting up a car full of kids was what really made Baton Rouge PD.
Yo, thank God them kids survived that. I mean, even the grown folks as well, too. I mean, like I said, man, there's always the innocent people that ain't got nothing to do with none of the shit. But there's always the innocent ones that's always getting hit. Never the actual target. Not always, I can't say never, but sometimes, you know, it's the innocents that always get hit than the actual target. Like, I don't understand that.
Decided to crack down on Lil Yoshi before anyone else got hit. Police caught him by finding one of the rental cars he used in the shooting. The rental was registered to Lil Yoshi's girlfriend in Tickfall, Louisiana. Baton Rouge got the help from the police in Tickfall and tracked down the car with Yoshi still inside it. They searched the vehicle and found 2 guns, which matched the description from the shooting in July. Then later, they searched his apartment and found shoes that matched the ones from the April shooting on Hanks Drive. With all this evidence, they was able to charge Yoshi with 7 attempted murders, 4 counts for the July shooting, and 3 for the April shooting, since NBA Pap was with 2 other people when it happened. So he's facing a total of 7 attempted murders as well as multiple gun charges. That's not even including all the other cases Lil Yoshi's a suspect in, but don't have enough evidence to convict him, like the murder of NBA Dump and the 2 other shootings in Miami and the one outside the AM Mart. But a lot of these cases gonna be taken to court, and more charges could come if they find new evidence or someone starts talking. Yoshi got released on a $1.8 million bond and went live with Fredo Bang, who was released back in 2018. But police ain't letting up on Lil Yoshi, even while he's fighting all these cases. In July 2021, they raided Fredo's crib in Miami and arrested Lil Yoshi again for an attempted murder that happened in Slidell, Louisiana in 2020. Even though they was originally only there for Yoshi, They also arrested Fredo Bang on separate charges after searching his home and finding guns and a stolen car. Police say a victim and another person were in a parked car outside of an apartment complex when someone ran up on them and started shooting. Court paperwork revealed that the target was a member of the NBA camp, but it also said that there was a video online where Yoshi accused the victim of being a snitch. Fans were quick to do some research and find out that the target was likely Youngboy's cousin, NBA Michi. There's a video online where Yoshi calls out Michi for cooperating with police. Plus, NBA Michi made his own video where he denies that he's a snitch, but at the same time, confirmed he was a target of the shooting. But dude probably should have just kept his mouth closed because he also admits he was called to testify. Tap in with our video on Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi, snitched on by NBA affiliate for more info on this charge. So, things ain't really looking too great for Lit Yoshi at the moment. Right now, he's looking at somewhere between 10 and 50 years for the 7 attempted murder charges, and his new case will only add more time.
Boy, that's a lot of charges right there. Man. Look, dude can rap though. I'll be following, I'll be listening to his music and all that. Yeah, Lil Yoshi, I mean, he got it. I mean, he definitely tight. I hope he can get out, man.
Then, if the police can connect him to any other shootings or murders, he could be doing life. With Fredo Bang locked up along with him, there's no one else from TBG to help pay lawyer fees, and Yoshi is facing some expensive cases. I guess Baton Rouge PD was fed up with the violence in the city and decided to crack down on both sides. It's a shame all that musical talent went to waste fighting a pointless beef. But too much blood had already been spilled for either side to let it go, so the only way for it to end is with everybody dead or in jail. More info will probably come out once Lil Yoshi goes to court, so stay posted for updates.